Jaden Rother scored that bucket. All right, thanks for joining us here. We are almost midway through the first quarter as Okarche has taken a 10-4 lead here on Crescent in this girls quarterfinal game of the 2022 Three Rivers Conference Tournament here at the Stride Bank Center. Okarche, the #1 seed in the tournament, 13-1 on the season, ranked #2. Crescent 0-8, the 8th seed. Coach Kyle Hatfield just had to call his second timeout of the quarter as the Lady Tigers were struggling to get it across half court. Bale will inbound it for the Lady Tigers. Gets it to Lovett. Surveys the court. Tries to dribble through the pressure. Rother says, no thanks, I'll take that. Gets the steal, goes to the hoop. Gets fouled, Jaden Rother. She'll shoot 2 at the 4:13 mark. Use a lot of the rim and the backboard to get the first one to go down. That leaves the second one short. However, now we're going to have a scrum on the floor. It's going to be Okarche ball. Crescent won the tip. Three-pointer up. Long off the back iron. And they say a foul is going to be called on Okarche, looks like. I think that's going to be on Addison Arms. First team foul for the Lady Warriors. Therefore, the first foul on Arms. Bell's going to try to go three quarters of the court there. Had a good shot, but also good defense by the Lady Warriors as they deflect just enough of it and then get the easy bucket on the other end. As Vandendriessy scores, puts it 13-4 Okarche. Bell to Cox. To Lovett, who kicked it over to Dreyer, who had to go save it, kicks it back out to Bell. Her three-pointers in and out, rebound by Vandendriessy. She's going to get fouled, 13 foul for Crescent. See if the Lady Tigers stick with their press. They will. Vandendriessy drives, pulls up, shoots a short jumper, and gets the kind roll. 15-4 Okarche. 5 minutes gone in the first quarter. That ball sails over Bell's head, but she's able to track it down. However, that allows Okarche to set up its trap. And then we get a 10-second call. Rother with that drive. She pulls up. Tough little jumper when your body's leaning forward, but she has a nice soft touch, is able to get it to go down. It's now 17-4. On the other end, Kaylin Cox couldn't get her running shot to go. She gets 2 more attempts at it. And now she's going to shoot 2. Comes at the 2:19 mark. Good on her first one. And second one, good rotation, nothing but net. 17-6 now. Okarche leads. It's Tyson Endress with the ball. Gets it to Rother. Back over to Vandendriessy. And she buries the long three. 20-6. 2 minutes left here, opening frame. All Okarche so far. Rother gets whistled for that one. It's going to be the third team foul for Okarche. Nope, first time in a while, Crescent's been able to set up its offense. And almost proved beneficial as Tatum Cummings pump faked at the free throw line, drove down, shot a runner, couldn't get it to go. Then we're going to have a charge called on this end as Tyson Endress took a strong power dribble but lowered her shoulder. She gets whistled for the offensive foul. As we said, Kyle Hatfield, first-year coach for Crescent, took over after Coach Carl Butt, longtime girls coach at Crescent. He's at Pioneer Pleasantville now, just down the road from here, assistant coach at Pioneer. Bell gets trapped in the corner, but able to spin out of it. Now Crescent able to break the press and capitalizes. Kaylin Cox pulls up for the jumper, 20-8. Okarche. But right back come the Lady Warriors. No issues with the pressure there as Emma Stover gets it down in the post, makes a strong move, scores it off the glass, 22-8. Nice job again as Cox flashes to the middle of the paint, receives it. Knocks it in, 22-10. 15 seconds left. Vandendriessy drives. She's going to be fouled by Bell on the floor. Fourth team foul, so no free throws coming. Okarche will have the ball underneath. 13.2 seconds left in this first quarter. They get to Stover in the lane, but she gets blocked. Noonan goes straight up and is able to block Stover. 10 seconds left now. Then go to Endress again. She tried to create some space with her dribble, but left her shot short. Crescent brings it down, but Lovett, unaware how much time is on the clock, she's unable to get off a shot. Your score after one quarter is Okarche 22, Crescent 10. Okarche comes in 13-1. Two-time defending champs. Cashton boys are three-time defending champs, had never won the tournament before 2019, have now won it 3 years in a row. This is the 20th anniversary of the first Three Rivers Conference tournament. The very first tournament was played in Hennessy. I know somebody old enough that covered that tournament. They rotated every year, different schools host. Stride Center has hosted some tournaments. Kingfisher High School has hosted some of the tournaments. O'Keene has played host before. Now O'Keene no longer in the conference. Tonga's played host. Hinton's been a host. Hinton no longer in the conference. Fairview last year was the host. Its first year to play in the tournament. Crescent has been a host. Beginning of the second quarter, Okarche leads by 12. That was Ross who kicked it back out for the long three-point attempt by Lovett. It's no good. 4-on-2 for Okarche. Enders again. Made use of her one power dribble. Got herself some room. Gets fouled. She'll shoot 2. Enders, the junior. No good on the first, but makes her second. Vandendriessy knocks that one out of bounds, trying to swipe that pass away. Well, Okarche again got a stop. But when Arms turned to make the throw, got a little too much on it, threw it out of bounds. So it'll be Crescent ball. And Lady Tigers break it again. Noonan short arm that one. It was no good. Rebound Rother. She's going to try to go coast to coast. Side steps, leaves that one short. Enders with the rebound. She can't get it to go. Rother again. She's blocked. And eventually gets to Jaylee Rother. Then to Arms. 15-footer. Banks it. Gets her own rebound. She gets swarmed by a number of Lady Tigers, and Coach Haley Mitchell calls a timeout on the far end. 6.5 to play second quarter, 23-10 Okarche. Big tournament weekend in Oklahoma, really the second biggest of the year. Even bigger one in a couple of weeks. Of course, you got here in the Enid area, you've got this Three Rivers Conference tournament. And just to the northwest a little bit at Chisholm, the 53rd annual Wheat Capital tournament taking place as well. You can watch those games, all of those games, on Squirtle.com. If you're a basketball junkie, Squirtle, just go to your Squirtle app if you want to watch some basketball. You'll have a wide selection of games to choose from on the Squirtle network. Okarche gets it in quickly. Three-pointer off the back iron. Goes out of bounds off of Crescent, however. Okarche ball still. Well, Vandendriessy couldn't get it from the other side. Tries it this side. No good. Rebound Rother. Vandendriessy again. This time her jumper's off the back iron. And I think they're going to get Enders with a foul from behind there. A little bit of a push. Okarche's offense is stalled just a bit here. The early moments of the second quarter. Good job by the Lady Warriors. Got a hand on that pass. Force another Crescent turnover. Good ball movement. Three-pointer near side. Rother in and out. Okarche's getting the looks, just not getting the drops. Another jump ball. It's going to go to the Lady Warriors. 5:37 to go, second quarter. Crescent with the zone. That allows Rother to just kind of drive right in. However, Stover turns around and is stonewalled by Noonan. Noonan about 6 feet tall with some really long arms. She can just go straight up and get her hand on a lot of shots. Cox drives. Gets met by a couple of Lady Warriors. Picked up her dribble, had nowhere to go, and eventually traveled. That was Kingfisher legend Kyle Yeck making that call. There it goes for Vandendriessy. Her second tray, now 26-10. Vandendriessy trying to sneak from behind there twice, and then the second time she gets whistled for the foul. 6-team foul on Okarche, so from here on out, we've got Crescent in the bonus, at least for this half. Crescent Hennessy boys coming up after this one. Another Lady Tiger turnover as Rother gets that, misses the left-handed layup, but there's Vandendriessy with the putback, and she's fouled. Chance at a three-point play for the senior. Long with her free throw, but there to chase it down. That was Ryan Whitrock, I believe, who chased it down. Got the offensive board. Gives Okarche another chance. Eventually Stover's fouled underneath. Midway point of the second quarter, she's going to shoot two. Not much rotation on that shot, but the trajectory was good. Easy for you to say. That time a little bit short. Bell ready to check in for Crescent. As her Lady Tigers turned it over again. Runner in the lane is good. Now it's 31-10. Numbers, love it. She decides to take it in all by herself. Hendricks does a good job defending her. Goes straight up, gets knocked to the ground, but doesn't get called for the foul. It'll stay Crescent's ball. Cummings gets blocked. Allows Okarche to attempt some form of a fast break, and it results. A nice jumper by Tyson Endress, the junior. Buries it. And that's another tip pass, another steal, another layup for the Lady Warriors. As they are in cruise control now, up 35-10. Even though the scorekeeper gave those points to Crescent there. I think they've taken off this this game. No PA for this game. Stover gets whistled for that one. Yeah, they keep just giving Crescent points. There we go. They're getting there. Yeah, I think they're trying to get the correct score put up there. Oh boy, here comes Haley. You better get it figured out before Haley gets over there. Don't want to make her mad. Just ask Jared. I believe they're trying to get the correct score because I know the last bucket that Okarche scored, they had 33-10 on the scoreboard. Then they gave the bucket to Crescent to put it to 33-12. And the next thing you know, they had it 33-14, and then it was 35-14, and now it's 35-12. If they were correct before the last Okarche bucket, it should be 35-10. Wow. That guy had 7 scores up there. None of them were right. He finally gets the right one. Now he's got to change it again as Mackenzie Dreyer makes her first free throw. Long on her second one. Stover gets the rebound, gets it to Rother. Almost lost control. Rother weaved through the Crescent traffic there, got it to Arms. Arms is looking inside, nothing there. Crescent's kind of picked up the pace a little bit on defense. Another strong move by Enders, kicks it up underneath to Stover, who goes off the glass and in. Cox's shot is off. As was Rother's pass. I don't know if she thought Arms was going to flash to the bucket. Arms was setting up outside the three-point line, and it went inside of her and out of bounds to the Lady Tigers. Minute 45 to play first half. All Okarche. Lady Warriors lead at 37-11. Enders is able to deflect the pass as they were trying to get it to Bell down the high post. Eventually gets to Arms. She short arms it. Then we have a jump ball. Alternating possession goes to Crescent. And it's man-to-man. Rebound Enders, and she gets fouled by Dreyer. It's going to send Enders to the line. It's going to send Enders to the line. There we go. 1:07 to play in the half. Enders with a 1-on-1. Misses it. If there's one thing Okarche has struggled with today, it has been at the charity stripe. Hasn't been too charitable. Back to Okarche on the alternating possession. Ruby Vandendriessy bringing it up. Arms thought about it, gets to Enders to Stover. One dribble, strong off the glass. .20 to play now. Well, Enders had a good anticipation, just couldn't quite get to it. Yet another jump ball. 14.2 ticks on the clock. Stover does get to that one. Gets fouled by Bell. So she's going to go to the line, and it'll still be 1-1 with 10 seconds left. As I said, the Hennessy and Crescent boys play at the conclusion of this game. They just played Tuesday night. So second game against each other in 2 days. Crescent won that one 41-25, if memory serves. Stover makes the first. Eagles are the number 2 seed behind Cashin. And for the second time, Stover makes the first, misses the second. 3 seconds. 2. Hook shot. Off the mark. That's the end of 2. Okarche extends its lead. It's the Lady Warriors 38, Crescent 11. We're going to take a timeout here. You're watching the Three Rivers Conference Basketball Tournament here on GoPioneer.com.
Skip the drama of going to the city. Stay local with Pioneer. We have Apple certified techs in 5 locations. Find one near you at GoPioneer.com.
Team up with Pioneer iVideo and start streaming the most popular TV shows and movies from your favorite devices today. Download the iVideo app and start watching anywhere in your home using Pioneer Internet. Each package includes free high-definition and cloud DVR features like video on demand, Restart TV, and Replay TV, just in case you forget to record a program. Visit GoPioneer.com for more details and compatible devices. Some restrictions apply.
My name's Kelly Sneed, and I've been with Pioneer for 14 years. Being a local business, and they work with the community well, and I wanted to be a part of that, and they have great employees and great benefits. Scuba diving. Shameless. To Bora Bora.
My name is Kent Weems, and I've been working for Pioneer Telephone since 1982. So I've been here for 37 years, and I'm a sales engineer. So the aspect of my job that I enjoy the most is going out and meeting with my clients, both new and old. I have relationships with a lot of clients, but I do also enjoy meeting new clients. If I could interview any person, dead or alive, I would interview my dad. I lost my dad 3 years ago, almost to the day, and he passed away very suddenly, so I didn't get to say goodbye or ask any last words of wisdom. So it'd be my dad. So the best vacations that I've been on were two. My wife and I took a cruise in 2012, and where we went to Grand Cayman, the Bahamas, and Cancun. And I had never been out of the country before, so we had a wonderful time. But my second most favorite vacation would be a trip to Destin for a beach vacation and to watch my grandson play baseball. The weirdest thing that I've ever eaten is probably pretty easy for me because I don't eat a lot of weird stuff. So it'd probably be calamari, which is squid.
We're your neighbors, family, and friends. We never imagined what we do would impact so many. Our jobs allow us to connect people every day. We're in this together. We are connected. We are Oklahoma.
It's no secret Pioneer Cellular cares about the students of our communities because we're in your communities with more retail locations than any other carrier in Western Oklahoma. It's no secret that we provide opportunities for students to learn remotely with distance learning plans and MiFi devices. We also help these schools live stream their games so family members across the country don't miss the action. We sponsor schools and colleges because your children deserve the best. Pioneer Cellular. It's no secret.
If we've learned anything this last year, it's how to protect what matters most to us. That's why we added Go Pioneer Smart Wi-Fi to the lineup. With the Smart Wi-Fi app, you can protect all devices, phones, and computers from malware, viruses, and malicious websites. You can also manage your network, set up times for your kids to access the internet, prioritize the work computer over the gaming systems, and get real-time data on network security. Take control, protect your family, and experience smart Wi-Fi from Pioneer.
Businesses across our state will be
Coronavirus
closed.
has been confirmed. Close non-essential
Stunning
businesses.
numbers, 30,000 Oklahomans out of work.
Lessons will now be taught remotely through distance
Details
learning.
on the state's plan for distance learning.
Pioneer employees and customers were determined to move forward. Nothing slowed us down. In a year of unknown, Pioneer installed more fiber optic internet than any time in its history of business. We connected people. We connected schools. We connected workers. We even hired more employees. We never stopped. We innovated. We developed new technologies to better serve you. We built networks where Oklahomans needed it the most. Here, here, and even here. We are strong. We are in this together. We are Pioneer.
All right, welcome back. Three Rivers Conference Tournament here at the Stride Bank Center in downtown Enid. Michael Swisher here as we're about to begin the second half between the Okarche Lady Warriors and Crescent Lady Tigers. Okarche leading this one 38-11 at the half. Outscored Crescent 16-1 in that second quarter. Top-seeded Lady Warriors trying to advance to the semifinals to take on Oklahoma Bible Academy, which earlier today knocked off Thomas 42-27. That first semifinal tomorrow will be 4:20 p.m. Cashin has advanced to the semifinals in the other bracket, defeated Fairview earlier today. Here we are underway. Maybe I'll be able to see these Okarche numbers a little better, but I doubt it. Stover, again, power dribble. Can't get it to go. Got her own rebound. Can't get that one. There's Arms. Who does? The light gold numbers on the white jerseys are no good for yours truly sitting up here, even though they do have the purple outline. It's brutal for an old blind man. Got to travel by Tatum Cummings. Crescent comes out in the zone here to start the second half. Good ball movement by the Lady Warriors. Got to Van Driessen, then a flashing Arms. However, she misses her runner. Bell with the offensive rebound, one of several there for Crescent. However, the Lady Tigers couldn't get anything to go. I think Bell took a shot to the face there for a little bit. She was grabbing her lip before diving on the floor. Eventually, it goes out of bounds off of Okarche. 90 seconds gone, third quarter. Lady Warriors leading by 29. Bell worked her way down to the low post, but had nowhere to go. Kicked it out to Cummings, who couldn't do anything with it. Then on the other end, Van Driessen misses. Stover's error for the putback. Okarche not pressing here in the second half. Dreyer worked against Stover there. Stover went straight up, got a hand on it. Vandendriessy misses, but gives herself another opportunity by grabbing the offensive glass. Before we had a foul called against the Lady Tigers. Three-pointer up and good. Extends the lead to 45-11. Jaden Rother with the steal and the layup. There's Jaylee Rother who hit the previous three-pointer. Ball goes out of bounds to Okarche. Indris, Ruby Vandendriessy check in, as does Ryan Whitrock. That's Whitrock at the top of the key. Thought about the three. Gets it over to Vandendriessy. That's Sophie Vandendriessy. Makes the short jumper. Nearly halfway through this third quarter, and Crescent yet to score in the frame. Lady Tigers don't have a field goal since the first quarter. Step back jumper. No good. Arms rebound, gets it to Whitrock. She's going down the left side, left-handed layup, and it's good. Now a 40-point ball game. Cummings to Bell to Lovett. Back to Cummings, who gets it to go. So there it is, 3:32 of the third quarter. That's Crescent's first field goal since the first quarter. And Okarche promptly turns it right back over to the Lady Tigers. Looks like Abigail Johnson now in for Okarche. Lady Tigers unable to find any cracks in Okarche's zone here. Just passing it around the perimeter. Cummings then drives and throws up a runner and gets it to go. Front rim glass and in. So Lady Tigers went a quarter and a half without a field goal and then get two within a minute. Arms, three-pointer, back iron, no good. Whitrock there for the offensive board, another opportunity. Johnson down to Ruby Vandendriessy. She drives, gets blocked, fights for it, gets it back, gets trapped on the baseline, and they're going to say it's off of Crescent. 2:15 left in the third. All Okarche. We had a 5-second call. Cummings couldn't get that one to drop. So here comes Ruby down the middle. She's got players on either side of her. Gets Struck right in the middle of the lane. That was Watkins who was whistled for that foul. Enders, 15-footer, good. Under a minute and a half left in the third. Enders went for the steal, couldn't get around Cummings. She kicks it out for the three-point attempt by Taylor. It was short. Taylor gets it back. We have a jump ball. It'll be Okarche's ball on the alternating arrow. Now Avery Schieber in for the Lady Warriors. That's Schieber with the ball. They get the ball over to Enders, no good. Whitrock with the rebound. One dribble. Tries a spinning shot, can to go, but she makes a nice acrobatic save in. Eventually ends up with a three-pointer by Vandendriessy. Makes it a 41-point ball game. Out of bounds, should be Crescent ball, and it is. 27.2 ticks left in the third. Couple more Crescent substitutions. Bell and Noonan come in. The drive by Lovett, too hard off the glass. I think we've had 32 whistles since the 20-second mark. Now down to our final 10 seconds of the third. Vandendriessy gets it down into Enders. Had nowhere to go once she turned to pivot. Again, good job by Noonan, just standing her ground and not giving anything up, and it forces the Okarche turnover. That three-pointer just off the mark. That's the end of the third. Okarche continues to extend its lead. The Lady Warriors are 56. Crescent 15. We'll have fourth quarter action coming up in just a few moments.
I'm Jeff, the Department Manager of Radio Frequency and Network Services at Pioneer Cellular. A common myth is that all cell phone providers have the same coverage and performance. Cell phone carriers are not created equal. Most carriers put their focus on nationwide coverage and large populations, where we put our focus on you. We have over 350 cell phone towers that are located where you need them most. You are covered, and that's the truth.
My name is Will Kraus. I'm the department manager for DART, and I've been at Pioneer for 4 years. My wish list for the next 10 years for me at this company is that I will be able to keep learning the technology so that we can utilize it and serve our customers. An ability I wish I had.
All right, welcome back. Fourth quarter officially underway. Third of 4 girls games of the day. As Ruby Vandendriessy got her hand on that and gets it out to Whitrock for the 3. It was short. But Vandendriessy right there got her hand on that, and we're going to have a foul. Counts was fouled by Whitrock, I believe. Bell might have had a look at it. I think she was more open than she was aware. Lovett drives and lets it go as she's falling to the ground. Can't get anything. Johnson with the drive, kicks it. Thought about kicking it out there. She finds Whitrock. Ruby. Whitrock. Excuse me, that was Whitrock. And we're going to have a travel. Okarche and OBA will play tomorrow at 4:20 p.m. in the semifinals. They were going to have a foul. They're going to say on the floor. Was she shooting? What say you, Kyle Yeck? He said she was shooting. So Bell will go to the line for 2. Bank counts. Just the same. Bell 1 of 2. Again, Noonan not letting much get up over her in the lane. She denies Whitrock. Cox can't get it. Then we have a jump ball. 6:13 to go in this contest. Okarche leads by 40. Crescent scored 10 points in the first quarter. Since then, 6. Still 6 as Vandendriessy did a good job boxing out, then chasing down the rebound. And we're going to have a foul that will send Avery Schieber to the line. .5:26 to play. Schieber does make the second. Bell with the look from three. Open on that one. Can't get it. Rebound by Ruby. Takes it up the far side. Nice feed underneath. Wide open was Harper White. And Ruby found her for the easy two. Four and a half to play. Here comes Ruby again, this time to the near side. Three-pointer up, off the mark, and pinballed around before eventually Counts comes away with it. Bell, one dribble, tried to get it over to Noonan, but anticipated well. Stolen away by the Lady Warriors. Ball goes out of bounds off of Noonan. Okarche ball, 3:36 to play. Harper White missed a shot, tried to track down the rebound, could not. So here comes Crescent. Counts. That two was buried by Lovett. They got a timeout on the floor. Let's take one with them. 3:08 left. It's Okarche 59, Crescent 18. We'll be back with more right after this. All right, here we go. Back at it. 3:08 left after that Crescent timeout. That three-pointer just a bit long. Good, strong rebound underneath. Is that Schieber? I say jump ball. Crescent will play Thomas tomorrow at 11 a.m. here. You can watch that game right here on GoPioneer.com. Not sure how you got to this game, where you're watching it, but if you haven't, go visit Go Pioneer. They got links for brackets, rosters for all the teams, as well as the watch live button. It's a great setup there right at GoPioneer.com. Makes it very convenient. Don't have to do a lot of searching around, and Keep up to date with everything that's going on. Crescent will play Thomas at 11 to begin tomorrow's festivities. Fairview will play at 1:40 p.m. against the loser of tonight's final girls game between Hennessy and Watonga. Casson will play the winner of that game tomorrow at 7. 8 games today, 8 tomorrow, 8 on Saturday. It's going to be cold outside the rest of today and tomorrow, so you might as well stay in and watch these games. Minute and a half left. Turnaround jumper good by Kaylin Cox. Yep, miscommunication there between Harper and Vanden Driessy. Also earlier today, the Okarche boys defeated Fairview. They'll play Cashin in the semifinals tomorrow. Drive by Ruby. Scoops it up and under, gets fouled, and drops the shot. She'll shoot the bonus for the conventional three-point play. She can't get it again. Schieber fighting underneath for those boards. Another jump ball. This one will stay with Okarche. 35.5 seconds left. And there's a putback by Harper White. Her second bucket of the game. Final 15 seconds. Cox for three, drains it. And that should do it. And it does. The final score is Okarche 63, Crescent 25. So again tomorrow, 11 a.m., Crescent will take on Thomas in a consolation semifinal. And at 4:20 p.m., it's Okarche versus OBA in a championship semifinal game. You've been watching Three Rivers Conference basketball here on GoPioneer.com. It's the Hennessy boys, Crescent boys next. Stay with us.